Well, I mean, the most personal one was obviously losing a soldier. I mean, like that's probably the hardest thing. I mean, I'm sure we've all been there. That was
Were you first AD?
Yeah, 2004. And we actually had units already at the port in Kuwait from the whole division, which at that point was plussed up to like 30,000. And there was already an advon back in Germany waiting to do the welcome home parties and everything like that. And those units that were already at Kuwait, they had to pull their stuff off and come back up 300 miles up to Baghdad. And that's probably the lowest moment as far as for me personally. That and then losing a soldier. Not getting to go home when we're supposed to, that was really, really a low point for me.
I was fortunate enough to be on an 11-man training and transition team in Iraq, and as lieutenants, you never really see other officers, like you're usually just with Marines, but we were on this 11-man team. We lived together in a room the size of a porta-john with like 4 other dudes. But we have this photograph of the 4 lieutenants in the dark, and for you guys can see the joke on that. But I was in Jerub's wedding, and it was on the Marine Corps birthday. Like, who gets to celebrate that in Iraq? We thought being overseas and, you know, helping our country further their foreign policy objectives was pretty cool, because we like to talk about this sort of stuff when it's just the officers. So that's a pleasant memory for me, and, you know, I still talk to 2 of the guys.
I was an instructor at the Marine Corps School of Infantry, so training new guys to do what I was just doing beforehand. I just remember as an instructor, I'd have these new guys, these new privates coming in. They just kept coming. Like, they just kept enlisting. And I was just like blown away by it. You know, my job was to teach them what they need to do to survive, and also yell at them like all day. You know, so I couldn't show it, be like, hey guys, good job on enlisting and everything. But like, I came in after 9/11, that was, you know, my generation's Pearl Harbor. But they read the news, they can see what's going on. They know IEDs are happening. They know exactly what they're gonna go to. They're gonna go to Iraq right after they get out of training. And they still showed up. And like the classes were filled out. Even in the worst of times, it was just super amazing to me. My mom kept all my letters that I sent her, and I have my first letter. It's amazing. Like, it's like, Mom, I made a huge mistake. These drill instructors are assholes. This is bullshit. I hate it. Like, the Marine Corps sucks. Like, it was ridiculous. She freaked out. She went on like marinemoms.com, and she was like, oh my God, I'm gonna drive to Paris Island and save him.